Hi there, Virgo, and welcome to your reading for September 1st to 15th, 2021. I really want to thank you for joining me, and we're just going to get right into your reading here. So this is going to be a general reading focusing on what is most important for you to know during this time frame for you, Virgo. If you want to think of a question, by the time I get to the outcome card, I'll tell you if that card means yes or no. We'll get some cards of clarification and maybe some cards of insight and advice here near the end, Virgo. So let's just get started. You have the Six of Fire. So this is victory. This is good news being on the way. Hey, you're getting some public recognition here. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign with the six of fire coming out, Six of Wands, basically. So public recognition or awards coming to you. And let's see what's influencing this, like where, in what area maybe, or what is the influence of this. Oh my goodness, that's too many. So you have lots of, I'm getting like error cards, so maybe your ideas are being recognized, that kind of thing. But let's just get a card without all of those flying out. So let's see what the influencing factor is here. Yeah, again, if you do want to make up or think of a question, by the time I get to the outcome, I'll tell you if that means yes or no. And the influencing factor here, we have the Three of Water. So this is Three of Cups. So this is celebration. You could be attending a wedding during this time frame, a graduation. Maybe some of you are getting a birth announcement. But it's kind of also saying that, you know, you maybe you need to have more fun here and celebrate with friends with that Three of Water. But it's like reasons to celebrate. So basically, this recognition, this victory is giving you reasons to celebrate here, Virgo. Let's see what the base of the situation is for you. What is the base of the situation for you? So maybe you're held in high regard by friends, that kind of thing, during this time frame. September, wow. My cards are just flying out of my hand today. September 1st to 15th, 2021 for Virgo. And happy birthday to some. Okay, base of the situation. Those two want to flip over. We have the Page of Fire. So Page of Wands, basically. And Unity. Oh, wow. So 5. So that's the Hierophant. So could be dealing with a Taurus for some of you. So this is basically you have traditional viewpoints and methods. You definitely have, like, you're very spiritual. You could be dealing with spiritual organizations, but you kind of have been, maybe people look at you like a mentor, or, you know, you kind of seek out like-minded people or traditions. But this is like very, very grounded, stable energy with this 5 unity coming out here. But with the Page of Fire, you're outgoing, you're creative, you're confident, and you can sometimes be a little bit mischievous here, Virgo. But there's maybe some exciting news that came in regarding you know, your originality here, and that's brought you to a victory, because, you know, you do have maybe traditional or kind of set in your ways, or you're very reliable and grounded, and that has brought you to this victory. Let's see what's gone on in the recent past for you here, Virgo. What has just happened in the recent past for our Virgos during this, just before September 1st. Okay, we have the Empress. Wow. So lots of abundance. And, you know, this is like your dreams coming in with the Empress coming out. This is like, you know, this is like being nurturing to yourself and others, but this is being in control and kind of being really seated in your power here with the Empress coming out in the recent past. So you know, you felt abundant. You might get news around children, that type of thing. I'm really good. And then for your overall attitude, we have the Seven of Water. So, you know, you felt like you maybe be a little bit confused or feel like you have to make a complex decision here. You might be procrastinating a little bit, living a bit in fantasy, and like maybe putting something off here. In this time frame, you might be, you know, just trying to weigh up your options here, because you have maybe a lot of options with the Seven of Water coming out. Could be dealing with a water sign as well. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And coming up, wow, we have the Page of Water. So you might have a new person entering your life. Could be a water sign here. You know, but you could be having a new phase in a relationship, and you could be having some, you know, more intuitive abilities here. And, you know, you're sensitive, you're artistic, you're friendly, but you could have a new person coming in with an offer, or maybe someone coming in with an apology for you here, Virgo. And let's see what your fears in this situation are. What are your fears, Virgo, in this situation? What are you fearing? Okay, so we have the High Priestess coming out. So it's kind of like following your intuition. So you maybe you're afraid to trust your intuition, to have that patience, and, you know, maybe to take the time to consider carefully what you want before you act. So maybe you're, you know, just kind of having some fears around that, listening to your intuition and going with your gut. What about how others are seeing you during this time frame, Virgo? How are others seeing you? Okay, so we have the Three of Air. So others are seeing you maybe that you've gone through a lot of sadness and heartbreak. Maybe that you're taking some time to heal from this. And maybe there's a need here to forgive yourself or others for something. Is how maybe others are viewing you. So that, you know, you suffered some recent heartbreak here, and there's, you know, you maybe need to take some time to heal from that, is how others are seeing you. And in your hopes position, we have the Four of Earth. So you want to be able to be, have enough to go around. You want to hang on to what you have. You want to be able to make good decisions, and you want to be able to maybe give to those that are less fortunate here, Virgo, during this time frame. So you're really hoping to hang on what you want. You don't want to be, you know, too frivolous with your money or like overly cautious with your money. You want to have good money making. So that's funny because that's the first Earth card that came out. So you primarily looks like you are, you know, it's all intuition, and could be a little bit of air signs here too for some. But let's see what the outcome card is, and an answer to your question, Virgo. What is our outcome card and answer to your question? See what the outcome card and answer to your question is for our Virgos. And we'll get some clarifiers. Wow, we have, wow. So we have two cards, and they're both yes. So we have the Ace of Air and the Queen of Fire. So this is like you are going to have brilliant new ideas. You're going to stretch your wings and fly. You know, this card reminds you not to underestimate yourself. You're going to be confident, warm, intelligent. You know, you're graceful, that kind of thing. And this can be maybe a challenging beginning, but with this confidence, and if you assert your independence and your creativity here, Virgo, you are going to be successful in your endeavors, right? So it feels like, you know, mostly to do with water and you know, business and that type of thing in this reading. But we're going to get some clarifiers for you now. And so we're going to look at this first one with the Six of Fire. So this is that, you know, feeling, you know, like you're feeling pretty good here, Virgo, which is really good because this is your time. That's too much. Yeah. But you're having, and the outcome is very positive and a definite yes and answer to your question. But with the Six of Fire here in the center, this victory, this being held in high regard, and it's this moment in the spotlight and being appreciated, right? So that's a very, very good feeling here. Yes, and you have the Six of Swords because you're moving away from troubled times. So here you've maybe experienced something in the recent past that was troubling or seemed a bit rough and roughshod, I guess. But now you are, you know, you receive some good news. You feel victorious. You're feeling recognized in a situation. I feel more like it is to do with career and finances for you, Virgo, during this time frame. What about this Three of Water? Like you're celebrating with friends. Maybe some of you are attending a wedding, an engagement party, that type of thing. Wow, yeah, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is like a stable, grounded energy here with this Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, this appreciation and these new ideas and things like that that's led you to victory is definitely going to bring you to that financial stability that you were hoping for. There's a very positive message coming here for you. And, you know, with this Hierophant here, or unity, traditional viewpoints, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, the Ten of Swords and the Chariot. So it looks like you've maybe moved away quickly from some maybe self-defeating ideas or people that are potentially backstabbing you or that kind of thing. Or you moved away. I get more like you moved away from that self-defeating thinking, right? Maybe you went to a mentor or you had somebody mentor you, and you're kind of moving away from that self-defeating attitude here, Virgo, because now you're showing your outgoing, creative, confident side, and now it's brought you to victory here. Let's just get a clarifier on that Yeah, again with the Page of Fire. Yeah, so this is to do with the Three of Cups is coming out again here. So again, you know, you're out creative, you're confident, outgoing and creative. Out creative, I said. So yeah, so there's going to be some exciting news maybe coming in when you are attending an event. You might get some exciting news or something that sparks that new fire of creativity here. And the Empress, we got the High Priestess in reverse coming out. So you're not wanting to be secretive. You're not really wanting to keep to yourself. You're wanting to love and nurture others here in the recent past and give, you know, kind of get your dreams rolling here, right? We're not wanting to sit back and just listen. You're wanting to take action and, you know, not maybe keep things secret. But what about this attitude? So you have the Seven of Water where, you know, there's maybe a little bit fancy. You're maybe procrastinating a bit, you know, in your mind about what to do. And we have the Six of Pentacles coming out here. So this is basically to do with maybe you're procrastinating when it comes to money. You don't feel like there's maybe going to be enough to go around. And so you're kind of procrastinating and living in a fantasy type of idea how things might turn out for you here in your overall attitude. What about this Page of Water? So intuitive, sensitive, you know, artistic and friendly. And we have the Devil coming out. Could be dealing with a Capricorn for some of you. And Cancer is here too with the Chariot. But this is maybe this, you know, this new person that enters your life. Could be someone that you feel that very passionate feelings for. Or that could be very passionate attraction here with this card showing up here. This is someone that you kind of feel tied to or bound to, but it can be like, you know, kind of an increase in your sex life or your that type of thing as well with the Devil coming out there with the Page of Water. Also, let's look at the High Priestess. So in your fears, it's kind of like following your intuition. You're, you know, maybe afraid to listen to your intuition. Yeah. When you got the Three of Wands coming out to clarify that High Priestess. So with the Three of Wands, it's basically telling us that, you know, you're afraid to use your intuition to make the judgments because it is going to affect your future and what's coming in for you, right? Maybe others are seeing like you need some time to heal from a situation that was, you know, kind of disappointing and saddened you or whatever, and you need to take some time to forgive yourself and others, and that's far too many. Sorry about that. So with the Three of Air, we'll just get a good Lord, there's half the deck's falling out. So the Three of Air, we'll get a clarifier for the Three of Air for Virgo, September 1st to 15th, 2021. Clarifier on this Three of Air. Oh, that's too many again. That really fell out over there. All right, and so the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is like things are changing for you though. Things are, you know, moving in your favor. Like things are, people feel you, like maybe look at you as like you are fortunate, and you know, like you maybe had a run of good luck here, even though you have, you know, and it's about time kind of because you suffered a lot of heartbreak, and it's about time some good things are happening for you here, Virgo, is what I'm seeing. And what about this Four of Pentacles in your hopes position? So you're not wanting to be too frivolous. You're wanting to be careful with your money. You're wanting to hold on to what you have. Maybe do some budgeting. Yeah, we've got the Queen of Cups coming out for that. So, you know, you kind of want to be able to be compassionate to someone. Maybe someone here owes you money or is wanting to borrow money from you. You want to be compassionate, but yet you don't want to get yourself into a situation where, you know, someone's going to owe you a debt and not be able to pay it back, even though they could be a friend, is what I'm getting. So you want to be compassionate, but you still don't want to have to, you know, dole out money to someone here, is what I'm getting with that one. So what about this Ace of Air? So these brilliant new ideas could be, you know, a little bit of a challenging start to a thing, but you are confident, intelligent, and so you've got this handled, Virgo. You know, whatever this new start is that you have here, you know, you got lots of good ideas coming out. You're kind of inspired, right? And you're able to see the truth and clarity in a situation, and it might be a little bit of a challenging start, but you have this. You've got it covered with this Queen of Fire. And you got the Page of Cups coming out again. So maybe there's a new person that you meet here when you have this new work. This Queen of Fire could be someone at your work too, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. We'll just get a clarifier on the Queen of Fire. So the Page of Cups is, you know, someone new entering your life, messages, Yeah, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So this could be somebody that you're thinking that maybe there's a potential partnership with, but something's just not quite, it's delayed a little bit here with the Two of Cups coming out in reverse. So it's like there's someone that you meet potentially at work that you think there could be a, it's a stall. It's baby steps forward in that direction for you, Virgo, is what I'm getting. Well, that's very interesting. Let's get some cards of advice for you here. So we're going to use this secret language of the animal deck and see what we got. Orange blossom jellyfish. Look at that. That's beautiful. So transparency. I can't talk today. Sensitivity, surrender, and illumination. So let's just see what the message is in the book for you here, Virgo. For the orange blossom jellyfish. That's very interesting. Orange blossom jellyfish. Bear with me while I find the page it's on. So let's see what we have to say here. So, while many, again, this is a fire sign, I guess, here. So, while many animals of the fire realm call us into action, jellyfish comes with an invitation to discover the sacred power of surrender. There is a master plan unfolding, and the message for today is to trust the greater currents of your life. Sometimes we are so intent on fulfilling our goals and commitments that we sprint ahead with tunnel vision. Despite the subtle messages of life, we force ourselves out of the flow. Jellyfish merges the creative power of fire with the benevolent rhythms of the water realm, calling you to be centered in your wisdom, but to trust completely, allowing the divine path to unfold. That's very interesting. Action may still be required, but not forced action. So what you need to achieve can be done with ease and grace, right? So don't become too rigid. Try and be fluid and flexible. Draw on your ideas and to draw on your inner light for your ideas and energy, right? And be open to how they arrive. So, it asks you to be more transparent with others, and remember that you're not alone. So if you're trying to do everything yourself, now be the perfect time to reorganize or call on help from others. So that's very interesting. So when in doubt, when strained or stressed out, go out in the water and float for a little while and see if that helps you. Well, that's very interesting, the orange blossom jellyfish. Not to become too rigid. We'll just get another card here from our Moonology deck here and see what other insight we have for this time frame that might be helpful for you to know here, Virgo. Now, maybe some of you are celebrating your birthdays during this time frame as well. All right, that one wants to come out. So a new start is coming. Yes, the Page of Cups twice, and a new start is coming. So let's see. It's a new moon. Let's see what it says about the new moon for you. A new start is coming. Isn't that nice? A new start is coming. Let's see what it has to tell us about the new moon. So there is a yes coming your way. One of the most auspicious cards in the deck is totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. So, you're on target to achieve your goals. So basically, a new start's on your way. You'll start to soon feel more hopeful about getting what you want. And your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. And it's also a reminder to maybe forget about the past here, Virgo. So yes, very, very positive reading for you, Virgo. Again, I want to thank you for joining me. And if you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I will see you in the middle of September.